What's up? Welcome to Honest Trailer Commentaries, the show where we talk about the show you hopefully just watched, which was the honest trailer for all of the Star Wars spin-offs, the original Star Wars spin-offs. Before you go see Solo, we thought we would harken back to a time when Star Wars was still pretty exploitive and still made dumb spin-off cash grabs.
Yeah, because we are out of Star Wars movies to do.
Are we?
Well, we could have done the Clone Wars movie, I guess, or the Clone Wars TV series,
or
which
Rebels.
is a big undertaking,
Yeah.
or Rebels, but those are both TV shows, and we have a 50-year-plus year TV show that we're currently working on. So we didn't have room for another TV show.
Yeah.
So this is what was left.
But we're talking about the milking of the original trilogy.
The original
which is
trilogy, yes.
Still a thing with Rogue One and Solo.
Yeah.
Still going strong after all, and Force Awakens. Still going strong after all these years.
Back when it was just an independent business owner milking it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Doing it for himself.
That's right.
I only knew one of the Ewok movies existed, Caravan of Courage. I didn't know Battle for Endor was even a thing.
Yep.
And I'd heard tales of the holiday special. I'd seen, Lumpy here and there, but I'd never sat down and watched it.
So this was your first.
This is a
First
first for
holiday.
me, too. I'd never seen any of these.
And so we had to go for YouTube. Like, you can't even buy it, really.
Not legally.
Not legally. Wink. And find a copy online. What a... Can we curse now? Can we curse? I get one. What a mind fuck.
Yeah, I know, right?
That was so bizarre, but so a product of its time, but also something that will never happen again.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I think it's not in the final. Well, you'll see in the deleted scenes. We attempted to interpret how weird it would be today, but I don't even know if that did it justice. Watching it, having just seen Star Wars, the biggest movie of all time, I can't imagine the amount of excitement. This was new Star Wars.
Yeah.
This was the first new Star Wars since Star Wars, and everybody was there. They were all in it.
They got the whole gang.
God, it's so.
I can't imagine.
I can't imagine what that was like. It's incredible.
Yeah, and we should have done. Well, I don't know who exactly greenlit it or whose idea it was, but the way it was sold to George, I remember reading, was this will be good promotion for the upcoming movies.
Right.
This will keep people interested in the interim. It's okay, fine.
Sure, man.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I wish I had realized it was your all's first time watching, just so I could have paid attention to both of you to see how long it took for 30 straight minutes of Wookiee growling to just break you.
Oh, yeah. At a certain point, you're like, they'll never stop growling.
Yeah.
It's like 20 straight minutes.
It was so many parts of my notes are like, wow, still going.
Still growling.
Horrific growling over and over again. But the Christmas special was at least or holiday special.
Life
Damn liberals.
Was
the
Carter.
It's no coincidence.
Thanks, Jimmy Carter.
Thanks, Jimmy Carter.
It's no coincidence that those Starbucks cups are the same color as the Imperial Guardsmen.
Yeah. The Ewok movies broke me, was watching those back to back of just the 4-year-old and the Ewok, because they're slow and they're boring. At least the holiday special would give you something interesting every 5 minutes to have your jaw drop at.
Yeah. The reality television show that
it's
required
just so
viewing
weird
for all Imperial troops. That's just the Mos Eisley Cantina.
B. Arthur
singing.
All the troops got to watch this.
And a guy trying to bang her.
Yeah, Harvey
and then
Korman in his fourth role with pouring his milk into his head.
And then it just does this creepy fade out where everybody else in the bar leaves and it's just him and her remaining, and then it's just a creepy fade to black. What does he do to her after it fades to black?
It's so weird.
I don't know, man.
Wow.
Should we just watch the trailer?
Yeah, I guess we should.
Let's just dive in. We can pause and discuss as it comes up. Cans!
Just cans. Here we go. We actually found a request for it.
Oh, yeah. There are many. I'd forgotten this would be a TV trailer.
Before Solo milks your nostalgia for the original trilogy dry, discover 3 spin-offs that took everything you loved about the old Star Wars movies.
Yahoo! I love you.
I know.
And gave you something, let's just say, different.
Stir, whip, beat, stir. That's not right. I'm sorry.
Pause.
The original Star
as
Wars.
As dumb as that is, I would watch a cooking show set in the Star Wars universe.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Gourmanda.
Yeah. I would watch. Yeah. Gourmanda teaches you how to make blue milk. Gourmanda teaches you how to make other.
Yeah, this is something I
foods.
think about in sci-fi is like chefs in science fiction universes with multiple alien species have to know. They're like doctors. Like they have to know so much about like different physiologies, what they eat, taste preferences and stuff like that. Like they must be really, really knowledgeable.
They must be. I don't even know where you draw the line between what's food and what's a
what's
species
a
that
person.
just gets to walk around. I mean, that's a whole other moral gray area.
Dan,
I don't
you
even
recently went home, and when you came back, you brought us gifts.
I did.
And you brought me back a Star Wars novel.
I did.
And I've been reading it.
Have you?
Revisiting.
Oh, nice.
It's my train book, and there's so much of it. The main bad guy has like a personal chef. And so much of it is devoted to stuff the personal chef does, where he does all this weird stuff with bugs.
Okay.
And it's just pages and pages and pages, and I'm like, yeah, this is very solid use of the Star Wars real estate.
It's world building. You know, Game of Thrones, George Martin, we were talking about, he's always going on about like the meat pies and the lamprey pies and this kind of pie. And that
we
kind
do
of
own the Game of
feast.
Thrones
Pheasant.
cookbook.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
nice.
good cookbook.
Yeah.
They teach you how to make a wedding cake with birds in it.
Yes, wedding cake with birds, and then the best way to load your crossbow and where you should sit to murder the person that eats it.
Oh, there you go.
Solid.
There you go. Perfect.
Let's keep watching the video.
The original Star Wars spin-offs. Kick off an evening of crap with Caravan of Courage, the Ewok movie set before the other Ewok movie, but after the movie that was
Lucas
30%
really loved those
Ewok.
Ewoks.
Embark on an adventure with no one's favorite unblinking murder bears as they team up with another creature that's better in small doses, a kid.
I think they want to be our friends.
Together, they'll search for her missing parents with her brother Mace, a Skywalker knockoff with the hair of Luke, and the acting of Anakin.
It looks like the monster's something real big. Where is it?
And of course, Tinkerbell?
I think she eats giggles.
So, what? It's such a weird thing
They were
to
planting the
say.
seeds of that Disney buyout really early, huh?
Pause. That's a weird thing to say. And also go back when you can, JT, to a shot of that kid, because I have a
Mace.
theory.
His dad was a hammerhead shark.
He looks to me like the exact genetic clone of Harrison Ford and Mark Hamill.
Just
Like literally, if you mash the two of them together, it's that kid. Is it just me?
What's
It's
really
bizarre.
If there's a scene where he points, then that's what's really gonna sell it for me.
I don't know. Like I see both of their faces in his face.
I'm not seeing so much Harrison, but I do see Mark Hamill.
Yeah,
But I also
look
probably
at
just
the
looking
mouth.
at the-
Look at the lips. He's
the
got
dew.
like the lower mouth of Harrison Ford and the upper head of Mark Hamill. It's weird. It's
get
really,
cocky.
I see a little more Hayden in there.
There could be a little Hayden. Yeah, I don't know. That I'm just saying that could be the first Skywalker solo child somehow. I don't know how.
Ray's dad confirmed.
That's Ray's
Yeah,
father.
Exactly. That's Ray's father.
You heard it here.
confirmed.
We broke it.
Sorry, that distracted me the whole movie. Continue. It looks like what is it?
And of
She
course,
eats giggles?
Tinkerbell?
I think she eats giggles.
They were planting the seeds of that Disney buyout really early, huh? If Caravan of Courage is The Hobbit, then get ready, because Battle of Endor is Game of Thrones. Without
the
question,
Uruk-hai.
the darkest Star Wars movie ever made, where most of the Ewoks are slaughtered in the opening scene. The 4-year-old's whole family is massacred.
My family, we're all dead. I'm all alone.
Pause. Yeah, they don't undo that.
No.
The brother, the protagonist from the previous movie, and her parents, about which the entire last movie
About her getting back
rotated
to
on
them.
them getting back together, are killed off screen.
Yeah.
in the
Sort
first
of
10
off-screen.
minutes.
Full-on Red
Sort of
Wedding.
off-screen.
Yeah.
Gone, dead forever. No takebacks.
Plus, they recast the dad with like a name.
Get the horns.
Yeah.
Paul Gleason from Breakfast Club, Die
yeah.
Hard, many classic 80s movies, and other things. You'd know him if you saw him.
Yeah.
You'll see him in the
just
deleted
dead.
in a second.
Just
Gone.
dead.
And she accepts all of this with like the stoic confidence of a future serial killer, which we joke about. But
Yes.
she is like unfazed by everything that happens to her. She's just
Yeah.
like, all right, we're gonna go take the next step. And
Also, most of the Ewoks, like I think there's like 7 of them at the end.
a lot of dead Ewoks.
Many dead Ewoks.
Yeah, many Ewoks died
To bring us
to
this
bring
movie.
us this movie.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
Yeah, it's dark.
let's see.
I'm all alone.
She's kidnapped by a dragon and has to spend the rest of her life getting yelled at by Wilford Brimley.
I don't want you here. Get out. Go on. Get out.
That'll screw up someone for life. Holy crap, this is a Captain Phasma prequel, isn't it?
I'll have to learn grown-up things.
Execute.
But those are just warm-ups for the main event. Watch the original Star Wars trilogy lose its final shred of dignity in the Star Wars Holiday Special. A project so bad, George Lucas wanted it destroyed forever. And that guy made Attack of the Clones.
Wow. What do you know?
Sit through this vaguely Star Wars-themed variety show, where the only variety is the level of drugs they were on when they wrote it. Whether it's a song from Mos Eisley Canteen owner B. Arthur,
just one more round, friend, then homeward bound.
She's backed up by the Cantina Band. It's not like a musical where the music's coming from nowhere. She's like, and a one, and a two, and a...
This is that one song they played. Da, 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 da. It's just slowed down.
Yeah,
which
like
means
Carrie Fisher's song at the end, which is the
Star Wars
theme, kind of.
It's sort of. It's like the SNL sketch, like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
But it loses sync as it goes until eventually it's like competing with it.
Who knew that all of John Williams' themes had lyrics to them?
Yeah.
The
lyric from Superman, that's what Lois Lane is saying in the "Can you read my mind?" Like those are the lyrics to that song.
Read my mind?
Yeah, no, that's the yeah. So maybe there are lyrics to all of John Williams' songs.
I bet they're crazy.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, like here come TIE fighters, here come TIE fighters, here come TIE fighters.
Dark side.
All
dark
of
side,
this
dark side,
is
dark side.
on a green screen. Sitting,
indeed.
standing on a green screen.
Yeah. This was not John Williams' music.
Jones. Wait,
a song from 70s soft rock titans Jefferson Starship.
Unfortunate lightsaber.
Or a
microphone.
song from Princess Leia, while Harrison Ford regrets all of his life choices.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is where it started to go south. Yeah. It's the last time he enjoyed playing Han Solo.
Now that's the face of a man who has a really bad feeling about this.
Although,
in between the...
He acts the crap out of this thing.
He does.
Until that.
I will say, no, if you go watch the Han Solo things from the holiday special, he is 100% fully committed.
He's the only one who showed up to work.
You believe that he is getting Chewbacca back to his planet. He's
in
like
that cardboard Millennium
in
Falcon.
that cardboard, like
a really shaky Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, he's there to this. I think was the movie that told him that trying is overrated.
I think that's what it
After
was.
this,
he
was
put
like,
an effort
oh,
on this and looked at it, and he's like, "This is never again. This
I'm
garbage.
coasting
You
for the
made
rest
me
of
look
my
like
life."
an animal."
The set full on feels like Galaxy Quest when he's like, "Oh, this is a lot better than these cardboard ones I usually do."
Yeah.
And just taking swigs. Oh yeah, no, he tries really hard, and yeah, this is what broke him.
Never again.
Never again.
Poor guy, because Hamill's sure as hell checked out, and
Yeah.
Fisher's drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's watch.
I don't know.
This. In between the talent sections, enjoy a tiny scrap of story tying it all together.
There's a
where
Greedo
Chewie
in there.
has to get
And
home to
pause.
his beloved.
In the cantina, they have all the really shitty aliens that got cut out in the special editions. Like they have the Wolfman, and they have like Dracula,
Lucifer.
Yeah, Lucifer.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They have.
He's a Devarian, I think. That's what they're called.
It's
Lucifer.
a budget devil Halloween costume
Heck
and
yeah,
a
it
budget
is.
Wolfman Halloween costume. You can call it a Wolf Ranai if you want.
All I'm saying is if they aren't in Solo, I'm going to be pissed.
Okay.
Yeah, they will be.
They're part of the lore, damn it.
Oh, they will be.
Talent sections, enjoy a tiny scrap of story tying it all together, where Chewie has to get home to his beloved Itchy, Mala, and Lumpy for Life Day, which is like Christmas but hairy and vaguely Wiccan. The Empire is on high
gonna
alert
cut away
thanks
to
to an
that clip
overdubbed
every
scene
once
from A New Hope,
I want the rebels located and identified.
but with no help from Luke,
Where's Chewbacca?
no
Where's
help from
Chewbacca?
Leia,
Send either Chewbacca or Han Solo to the screen, please.
and actual help from one half of the honeymooners, Aunt Carney.
I brought you that proton pack, you know, for the what's this? What you might call it, the thingamabob.
Chewie's family will spend over an hour horrifically groaning at each other while you try to maintain your last shred of sanity.
It's like pause. Yeah, it's like a silent film, but not silent. If like Charlie Chaplin the whole time, like you shot him in the knee and he was just screaming, doing physical comedy.
And it never cut to that screen where they tell you what they're saying.
It's so much.
It's so much groaning. It really is 20 minutes until they stop groaning or they cut. They have so many different like holographic displays and screens that they keep cutting to just as an excuse to like get away from the Wookiee house.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's all groaning.
So here's the thing on set when they were shooting it. were they saying the English version of what those lines were, or was it just dead silence and just like the sound of makeup mouths just going like?
Stop making that noise. Don't do that.
Like, did you just hear like latex and foam rubber like impacting each other for like an hour while they're shooting?
Horrifying.
And they're like,
please make a horrible ASMR channel, Dan.
Let's go again.
Although the only thing that would now turn me around on it would be Revenge of the Sith. Is in Kashyyyk when Yoda's there, hanging out with his friends right before he gets turned on. The Jefferson Starship Holo should have been playing on a table in the background.
Definitely.
Like,
Do
you
Well, much like Solo, this project lost its director halfway through filming and was replaced by someone who was just willing to get it done.
Yep.
True fact.
Yes.
So maybe there was two competing ideas of what the Wookiees should be saying.
Maybe. There weren't.
Keep playing.
So melt your brain with 3
It's the-
Star Wars
yeah.
films so awful, you'll never complain about the prequels, The Last Jedi, or Solo again. Because no matter what Disney decides to throw at us next, there's no way it will be as bad as Chewie's dad watching VR porn in the middle of the living room. Did I just dream that? Oh, no, there it is. That was real.
Oh, we are excited, aren't we?
Oh, geez, turn it off. Turn it off.
why does he have a predator mouth?
Muppet.
Pause. I read that initially Han Solo was supposed to be married to a Wookiee.
Tell us more.
Just that George
Never heard
Lucas
this
had
one.
more of a open mind about in this galaxy a long time ago, far, far away, that there would be more human alien
Commingling.
Yeah.
So he did it all for the Wookiee.
He did it all for the Wookiee. But it just, I don't really understand what's going on in that scene. But
Well, if it's George back then, based on some of their Raiders of the Lost Ark outlines, it was lumpy.
It was lumpy.
He was married
It's
to
more
Lumpy.
interesting that way.
It's
Now,
more
that's
interesting if the Wookiee's underage.
God.
Yeah, that was a weird. That was a really weird scene. I know it's just another way to introduce another '70s like disco era musical number.
Yeah.
But to have it be like his the instantiation of like his deepest fantasies to come talk to him, and then the noises take on a sexual tone.
They do.
They
Come out that
100%
Wookiee at
do.
that point.
They are sexual Wookiee.
Yeah.
It's
Full
weird.
on.
It's super weird.
Just my Star Wars funk cover band.
Kashyyyk Freaky.
Yeah, that's the first
Nice.
title track.
Copyright.
Yeah, gross stuff. Check it out for yourself on YouTube.
Starring Muppet Baby. At least Warwick Davis got paid.
Yep.
You're a Harry, wizard. Diabetes Origins.
Those are awful good pies, Cindy. Best I ever had.
Maleficent. Wilford Brimley dropping the F-bomb in a TV movie
This is a good
for
question.
children?
Listen carefully.
Jefferson
Now,
Star
pause.
Destroyer.
Was that Wilford Brimley dropping the F-bomb? Let's hear it one more time.
Can we slow it down?
For children?
What else could
certainly
it be?
sounds like it.
Ruck.
Children?
What else could it be?
Uck.
Did they just leave it in?
Maybe.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I don't know. It's an F-bomb.
It certainly sounds like it.
I can't imagine what other thing ends in UCK that's one syllable long that you would yell after something's broken.
Ugh. Uck. One more time.
Jefferson
It certainly sounds like it.
All right.
All
Who
right.
knows? You be the judge.
Yeah.
Star Destroyer. Malibu Luke. Carrie Fisher giving zero shits. Lumpy Space Prince. And he did it all for the Wookiee. Star Wars, the first sellouts. You know the weirdest thing about these movies? It's the first appearance of Boba Fett, and it's awesome.
I take it you have no love of the Empire.
I don't.
Follow me, friend. Settle down. All they do is eat.
Yeah, he rides a dinosaur.
Yeah,
and,
they're
like,
friends,
shoots
and then they're
electricity
not.
out of a giant
Yeah.
tuning fork.
It full on
Yeah.
feels like a weird, like Ralph Bakshi Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's
cartoon.
super weird. I'd watch the hell out of a feature-length version of that.
Well, they did the Droids show, which I think was kind of in the same style,
A little
but
similar.
not quite.
Yeah.
Not quite as cool.
Yeah.
everyone looks really weird. Han Solo's face looks like Mac Tonight. It's very elongated for some reason.
It does remind. There's so much weird 70s animation that is worth seeking out along those lines. Like there's a movie called Rock and Rule you should watch because it's just so much weird shit from back then before all animation was either Disney or Pixar.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of weird one-offs. Look into it, kids.
Yeah,
enjoy.
Check it out.
But I do, after watching this, you do fully more appreciate like people who are like, that Boba Fett's pretty dope. And then like the next movie comes out and he just like falls into a Rancor pit and it burps.
Yeah, it's a really cool introduction to that character, but it's just like a Christmas gift, Life Day gift to Lumpy. Lumpy watches it, which begs the question of like, do the Star Wars characters exist as like pop icons in the Star Wars universe?
Yeah, it's like Tales of the. I think it's like an animated Tale of the Rebellion. So it's like mythology because it was on
Luke.
like a pirate. It was on like a pirate TV, and then he had to break it.
Are they propaganda videos?
Good question.
The Alliance is putting out.
Did Luke Skywalker voice himself?
Yeah,
Sure sounds like him.
Yeah.
Is that part of the Resistance? Is that part of the rebellion?
Bizarre.
It doesn't seem like a deep fake.
No.
Seems like
No, because in universe, the Star Wars characters are heroes in universe.
Yeah.
On television. Just very strange.
I can't believe I said Resistance when I meant Rebellion. Oh! What a snafu.
They're totally different. Let's see what
Some
we
of them wear
cut
black
out
helmets.
of this brilliant piece of internet television.
See all the parts of Endor that look like George Lucas's backyard, because that's where they are. And meet not so mysterious alien creatures like a ferret, a bunny, chickens, a lizard.
That moon of
and
Endor has
perfectly
the exact
normal
same
horses. As they strip out what little sci-fi Star Wars had to begin with and bring you low-budget Token where the dwarves are dressed like Paddington. Hey, where were you when the Empire invaded, Tiny Gandalf?
Very fair question.
So that was a run on Caravan of Courage, and I think we cut it just to get to the holiday special quicker, and B, just because it was the other one only had one run, so we thought it would make more sense. Like one run for each Ewok movie, and then let's get to the good stuff.
But if the Ewoks can like hypnotize people with their magic, and there's that really fast one that runs around and stuff like that, it could have come in handy when the Empire came calling. Where's Wilford Brimley?
Yeah, he said he'd been there for a while.
Yeah.
He was on the other side of the ridge.
Yeah.
Small moon.
Now
or big moon.
Because this takes place after. It has
This does take place after.
Because Wicket can
talk.
And it would have. What if they took place before and Wicket was like,
a
screw
dick.
these?
Yeah.
Just a total
Just a
dick.
big
Like,
dick.
Yeah. That's some serious lore analysis right there.
I'm just saying, like, you could have really taken down some AT-ATs. Gandalf, Ewok.
Tiny Gandalf.
Tiny Gandalf.
All right, what else do we cut?
You try to maintain your last shred of sanity. Kids, you just don't understand how weird this is. It's like if the MCU made a special about Groot's family celebrating Tree Day, where Roseanne flies the Quinjet, and it ends with Chris Evans singing a Christmas carol to the tune of the Avengers theme.
Still not as weird enough. Yeah, that's the closest we could come up with. Yeah,
this is a one-off as far as strangeness goes in all of pop culture.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think there'll ever be anything this strange.
No, I don't think
this
there will
high
be.
profile and bizarre at the same time.
Like this was on network television.
Yeah.
To the entire country.
Treated as a big deal.
Yeah.
Weird. All right, what else we got?
Drew Barrymore or less. Don't Care Bear. Grumpy Bear. Justice for Bender. Messed with a bull.
We cut
got
all
the
of these.
horn.
It's so many.
So many.
Hey Sister, Night Sister. Jefferson Jizz Whalers. A Mark Hamill sex doll. Harambe Bay.
That reaction of
So Low. Some Star Wars stories. Here's some money. Go see a Star Wars.
Arrested Development.
Yeah.
I know this takes place after Jedi because Wicket can talk, but where was any of this weird crap during Return of the Jedi? Unless falling Death Star debris mutated Endor's ecosystem, resulting in mutated predators and horrific monsters. Cool. Thanks, Rebellion.
Deep State facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wake up, sheeple.
Yep.
That's right, because that would have slaughtered all of them.
Yep. Just weird.
There's some
Death Star
like I'm sure there's
radiation.
some in-universe explanation for like
Kyber crystal radiation, man.
Oh, really?
Look it up.
Wow. Interesting stuff, guys. It's weird when they do multiple movies in one, but we We could have done a whole one for the holiday special, let's be honest.
We could have, but
when else would we have ever done the Ewok movie?
We would not have.
Never.
And honestly, I mean, the holiday special is a lot of like, what is this?
Yeah.
Pause. What is this?
What's that?
Right.
Yeah.
True enough.
And then a deep analysis on Mark Hamill's makeup.
Yeah, it remains to be seen whether these will be as impactful culturally and fan-wise as Solo. But I think they set a high bar. For Solo to be more memorable to me than the holiday special, it's going to have to really pull out all the stops.
Well, look, I don't know if he's in Solo, but Lumpy's canon now. Because they put out the trilogy of books that takes place after Jedi that's supposed to bridge to Force Awakens, and Lumpy's in them.
Really?
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So Lumpy's canon.
Lumpy's canon.
His full name is like
Lumpafunkagus or whatever, yeah.
Of course it is.
Or whatever, I can't remember. But yeah, Lumpy's, they really felt the need to work him in there.
Great.
So I hope he's in Solo.
So
if
Lumpy's canon, then Gourmand is canon, then B. Arthur's canon.
Yep.
It's all canon, guys.
If this, then what is a fun game to play with Star Wars.
Yep.
Yeah. So everything's in the canon. Dan Murrell's in the canon.
I'm in the canon.
Joe Starr's in the canon.
Also in the canon.
You know I'm in the canon.
Yep.
And next week,
we're
going to be in the canon.
We're going to be in front of the cannon.
All the cannons are going to be aimed at us squarely. Hopefully we can pull out a twist at the end that you didn't see coming.
Yep.
Yes.
That's your clue. We'll see you next week on Honest Trailer Commentaries.